It's the rundown. It's Rico's sister's birthday,
Happy
November
birthday
16th.
to my sister.
Happy birthday. It's the trio you always anticipate when you press play on the rundown. Me, Rico Bosco, Jersey Jerry. It was always Jersey Jerry.
Always.
It's always New Amsterdam vodka. New Amsterdam vodka was born from an uncompromising passion. You know something about that.
Oh, yeah.
For great vodka, this commitment to excellence enabled New Amsterdam to produce vodka of superb taste and unparalleled smoothness. Have you ever had anything smoother than this?
Nope. Award-winning New Amsterdam vodka and Barstool Sports teaming up this summer for a limited edition like no other. The Ultra Smooth exclusive is a perfect vodka to mix your favorite drink of the summer. Viva!
Yeah, and you don't only need to drink it in the summer. I know that's what they slap on the bottle. You can drink this year-round. Yep. New Amsterdam is a premium 80-proof vodka made from some of the finest quality grains from America's heartland. It's 5 times distilled. 5 times. A lot of these places, they distill it once. New Amsterdam, they're doing it right.
Attention to detail.
Of course. 5 times distilled for unparalleled smoothness and filtered 3 times for a clean, crisp finish. New Amsterdam vodka is slightly sweet on the palate, smooth enough to drink on the rocks, and mixes well with juices and soda. Or you can make a classic New Amsterdam mule. You can. I'm just letting you know. You don't have to say anything. You can do that.
All right, yeah, that's not
You should. You should do that.
I'll do this, a little lemonade, a little house music.
Yeah.
Get down on the eve. That's what I'm looking forward to.
All right. New Amsterdam
Pick out
vodka
my shirt.
It's the official vodka of Barstool Sports. Would you say it's the official vodka of the Eve?
I would say it's the official vodka of the Eve. Put that on record.
Do you know what the Eve is, Jersey Jerry?
I don't.
Tell them. Let them know.
Thanksgiving Eve.
What's that?
Night before Thanksgiving.
It's a holiday?
It's a big night out.
Oh,
That's not a thing in Pittsburgh?
I don't go out, so.
That's fair.
Back
That's
in the
more
day?
than fair.
Fair
That's
enough.
more than fair. New Amsterdam vodka is the official vodka of Barstool Sports. I'm sure, Rico, you've been chomping at the bit to talk about this story right off the top. Coach K, it's his grandson. Should he even be on the team? Should his grandson be on the team to begin with?
Walk-ons always deserve a spot.
But is he taking that spot from another walk-on, perhaps?
Possibly.
Okay.
Yeah, possibly.
Okay. So him and Paolo, projected number 1 overall
Boncaro.
pick, got into a little bit of a situation.
Right.
It's something I've never seen before, where the passenger also gets hit with aiding and abetting of a DWI, which that doesn't mean that's not a thing.
Yeah, so Ev kind of hinted at it a little bit. He thinks there's a possibility, like, were they switching seats and that hasn't come out yet? Was there a little hanky-panky with that?
I don't know. I don't know, but I feel like that's a bigger crime than aiding and abetting. Makes it seem like he was like, yeah, dude, you should drive. Like, which how do you prove that? He was just a passenger in the car.
I didn't really get that part of the story. Either way, you should never drink and drive.
Correct.
I don't really know what's gonna come.
The grandson should just take the rap for everything. I mean, why not? That's why he's there. That's why he's at Duke.
Yeah,
you know, for stuff like this happens.
GPA and be a fall guy.
Yeah,
but if you're going to be the fall guy, you can't have anything in your system. You know what I mean?
Right,
you got to be on the straight and narrow. You got to have no idea what alcohol is if you're going to be the bad guy, if you're going to be the fall guy. So if that is his job, Coach K has a history of yelling at other people's aunt and grandparents and to make sure Shemi Ojale plays a little bit better. What's he do with his own family? And this is last year.
A couple of weeks before Thanksgiving.
Oh.
Last year, there's a lot. The thing that I'm happy about is that it was the grandson's car, so there's no spin zone of we haven't seen the pimped out car yet.
Well, that's
people
legal
whoa,
now. That's
what?
legal now.
Not necessarily.
What do you mean? All these car dealerships can just give kids cars now. Not that it already wasn't happening, but yeah, you could.
Yeah. I guess I meant, but does he fall?
The fact that it's not his car.
The fact that it's not his
huge.
car, we don't. Yeah, there's no jokes about that. Let's put it that way.
Right. I still think it's dog shit, and I guess because I saw some people from North Carolina saying that this is a thing in North Carolina. That can't keep being a thing. If you're a passenger, again, never drink and drive. But if we're dinging the passengers now, the system's demolished.
Right. I don't really fully understand that. Katie would probably know about that, from being from Carolina for a little bit.
Right.
Yeah, it's weird. The Paolo's story this morning, I think we shared it on Bench Mob, was he said he was still playing as of 3 hours ago.
Yeah.
But that also could be he didn't get around. He's getting fucking killed.
I mean,
being yelled at, so he couldn't get around to his social media.
What fake school are they playing tonight?
Who the fuck are they playing tonight?
Before. Tommy.
They played Campbell the other night. Who are they playing?
Not a real school.
I don't know who the fuck they're playing.
They're playing Gardner Webb.
Gardner Webb. All right. So not the worst, but I think Duke should be fine if they want to give him a fake 1 game suspension.
That was the thing that was sucky. Is Duke was these kids were likable. Now A little bit of a nick on it. Last year, Marty kept making fun of it because I'm a Duke fan, but I jumped ship early because they sucked. He lost the locker room. Marty he doesn't want to hear me. Like, Krzyzewski lost the locker room. He's lost it a little bit, yelling at reporters, shit like that. They also weren't likable. Jalen Johnson, he just ran amok.
He
couldn't like him. It was like, he's like, well, it's your team. It's like, yeah, it's your team, but are you going to go nuts when the Patriots are going to go 5-10? You know what I mean? Like, why? Or the Mets are going to go 71-92?
Yeah, what's this aiding and abetting of a DWI? That's a law in Carolina and nowhere else.
So I don't know. I put the same thing on Twitter, and everyone just said that's basically someone who knows they're drunk and lets them drive.
How do they prove that, though?
I don't
And
know.
they're both under 21, right?
He blew one. I think so. I know one's confirmed under 20.
Yeah.
He blew a .08, which is technically just above legal.
But if you're under 21, it doesn't matter. You can't
if you
blow anything
anything
over
at all,
0. So yeah, I mean, it's Carolina. I don't think anything's going to happen to them
There's
legally.
Ubers everywhere. Like
Of
I went
course.
to UNC. I didn't go to Duke that often. But there's enough Ubers. Like they make enough money. Like they could have easily done an Uber. Like I get if it's.
Yeah, there's no excuse.
Would this ever happen at UNC? They're such a stand-up program in comparison to Duke.
Yeah,
Never.
it's,
We go
term
to all our
papers.
classes. We don't do anything.
Katie should have 3 degrees. She has her degree, and then the football player and the basketball player. Like,
At least I went to the school I root for in basketball.
all right, I only threw a jab. You didn't have to come with a knockout.
It's Duke basketball. You're a bandwagon.
It's true. I don't understand Duke basketball fans, especially you. Like, if you were a Yankee fan, I would get it, because Duke and Yankees kind of align in my mind.
No, it does make sense. I was 7 years old. Grant Hill was in the championship game in '94. It was when I first got into basketball, and I started rooting for Duke. The same way a ton of people rooted for Jordan, not from Chicago.
I guess
as long
that,
as you
but
stay with the Bulls, that's
if
fine.
you think about how much cooler UNC was even during that time, and then they get Antoine Jameson and Vince Carter and all these people, like UNC's always been cooler
All right.
than Duke. Always. Grant
I
Hill.
probably would be a UNC fan if Duke didn't make it in '94.
So just because it was only because of '94.
It was time. It was timing.
You're stuck. Jerry, who's your
That's
college
what
basketball team?
Duke.
What's with this?
JJ Redick.
That's
He was unbelievable.
disgusting.
Redick was unbelievable.
I like the 3-ball.
Yeah, so he's not
It's
the only
changing
person
the
who's
game.
ever shot threes.
He was the first one.
He was the first one.
Documented.
the first
He was
one?
the first one to ever shoot a 3. Fact check it.
And make it too.
This is horrible. What? how
You're
the fucking
supposed to be a basketball
Duke-
guy.
Yeah, and
you got less
abhor
credibility
Duke.
than the other one
I
that was here.
abhor Duke. Duke is disgusting. They're the worst. They're an affront to basketball. I'd go as far to say. They
Oh,
do
come
things
on.
the wrong. I'm a Coach Cal guy. You know that.
Oh Jesus!
I mean, you talk about.
I'm
And
like-
you should be disgusted with
I'm
Coach
like
K.
kind of friends with his son now.
You should be disgusted for Coach K stealing Coach Cal's strategy.
He just does it better.
How'd you do it better?
He's won 2 with
One.
He's won 1, but
One.
Cal is supposed to be the GOAT. He's letting
Well,
other people win. Cal should win it every
everyone's
year.
stealing his strategy. You
All
can't
right.
get the same crop of talent.
It's called
when everyone else
adapt
is
or
doing it.
die.
Roy Williams didn't adapt. He was winning more than K.
He had a heart attack, Roy Williams.
He had vertigo.
Oh yeah, Coach K has never faked an injury. It's just sad to see his last year, something like this happen
It is.
so early in the season. Is it a black mark on the season now? Like, can they recover from this?
Yeah, they'll be fine.
All right.
They'll be fine.
All right. That's apparently we're a Duke company now. Tommy, how do you feel about this? All these Duke people.
I don't hate Duke because, like you said, as a Yankee fan,
That's true. Why didn't I ask you?
I'm not a fan of them, but I
pilot.
respect that type of team. I respect the
So
build.
the pilot, he crashes 7 times in 1 week. He somehow continues. Like 1 is too many times to crash as a pilot. You can't get 6 in that. Like, at what point is it on the people allowing him to keep flying?
Well, that's the spin zone. It's actually impressive that he could do this. Fire the supervisors.
He may
Like,
be the
who's-
most indestructible human alive.
Right. Where are the supervisors? Like who's
Were there
Who's-
people
who's
on
signing
these
off on
planes?
Yeah, how bad were the crashes?
Yeah, were they like getting off the ground, or was he just like crashing into the building? Like, was he?
It's like when you dent the family minivan and it's dark and you hope like nobody will see it.
Yeah, you hit like the side
Or
of
like,
the house or
like
something.
what are the crashes? Do we know what he do? What did he do?
There we go.
Oh, God.
He's showboating up there. Of course he was going to crash. Look at him. He's throwing up a peace sign. This is horrifying. 88-year-old pilot who built the airplane. So the 88-year-old's not even the guy who fucking crashed it. If the 88-year-old's a better pilot than you are, you should not be a pilot.
Yep.
7 times he crashed?
7 times. In 1 week?
In a week?
In a week? 7 times in 1 week they crashed.
Jesus Christ.
I went to-
Bad.
So this guy's just not waiting for like supplies to fix his engine. He just can't. He's addicted to being in the sky. Is
Yeah.
this guy's problem? He hates the ground. He hates the ground with a bloodlust.
7 times.
You can't crash more than you can't crash more than once. I don't know what it is to be a pilot. I don't know what it takes to become a pilot. One crash.
Is it his own plane? Like, where is the?
It looks like it's his own plane. Yeah.
Like if there's ever something like that, don't they test you and they put you offline for a little bit?
You would think. This guy apparently can just keep flying and crashing.
Back up there, maybe you'll be all right. It's like when you fall off your bike as a kid.
The real story is the 88-year-old who built this plane. That guy should be in charge of building all planes. He builds a plane, you crash, you survive.
Right.
That guy, there's the old joke, like build the whole plane out of the black box. No. We need this 88-year-old building all planes out of whatever adamantium, indestructible material he has access to that no one else is. Are you a fly guy, Jerry? Are you good with flying?
Yeah, I'm all right with flying.
You love being up there?
I don't like the takeoff and the land.
Okay.
I like the middle part. It's
So
fun.
the being in the sky is okay.
Yeah.
Turbulence?
Yeah. That's scary.
It's tough.
It's
hard to
tough.
fall asleep on planes.
There's nowhere I can fall asleep. There's not enough space.
No.
Simply not enough space.
Yeah, you're a big guy.
It's true. What about you? You a big fly guy? Everyone knows I'm the king of the skies.
I'm flying tomorrow, but I don't like. You can't fall asleep. It's tough.
That's the only problem.
Yeah, it's tough.
It's only where you're going is like 2 hours.
Doesn't matter.
You're still
shut your
wanting
eye
out.
a little bit. You're like, it's tough. All right, it's tough.
It's tough. Flying, tough. This one's your story, Rico. I like that you've been blogging.
Blogsco.
You've been Rico Bosco. Truly has been one of my favorite bloggers recently. I like you blog like me. You blog how you talk, which I very much appreciate.
Yeah, I'm trying to get as many envelopes from as many people. Like Christmas, Coley should be giving me an envelope. Hey, you're a good blogger.
I mean, you've written like 4. I don't know that it's envelope season yet. You keep up the hustle.
May I quite remind you that part 2 of the Saved by the Bell episodes ranked in tiers of steakhouses is in the hopper.
Listen.
So keep mouthing off.
Listen.
And I'm going to push it back like a J.R. Tolkien book.
Tolkien's not the one who pushes his books back.
J.R. Rowling. J.K.
Rowling.
The Harry Potter's like a...
What's the Thrones guy?
George R. R. Martin.
George R. I knew it was an initial.
You can't be a good author unless you're rocking initials.
Exactly.
Like, I would be E.C. Mick if I were writing books.
All right.
And those things would fly off
Exactly.
the shelves. Listen, write the Saved by the Bell Part 2, rank the steakhouse. People want that.
I know.
People like when you write. People like when a lot of people here write. They just don't fucking do it. Simply Safe. If you have ever wanted to make your home feel safer, there is no better time than right now. I don't know if you've seen outside, people are just breaking into things, taking things all over the place.
I saw on a girl's Instagram story today. Lock your doors, this guy tried to break into my house.
Yeah.
She doesn't have Simply Safe. I do. Thank God.
If she did, she wouldn't even be worried about it because Simply Safe has your back. This week, our friends at Simply Safe are giving Rundown listeners and viewers early access to all their Black Friday deals. Very funny side note that Simply Safe has Black Friday deals. Like, Black Friday's gotten a bit out of control. Everyone and their mother has a Black Friday.
It's not even really Friday anymore. It's like Thanksgiving at halftime.
It's
crazy.
It's already started. It started in October now.
Yeah,
This is a constant. But go to Simply Safe Black Friday, 50% off their award-winning home security. Simply Safe was even named Best Home Security System of 2021 by U.S. News and World Report. You can easily customize a system for your home online in minutes and even get a free custom recommendations from Simply Safe. These are Simply Safe's biggest discounts of the year. You will not get Simply Safe cheaper than Black Friday. You can get a complete home security system starting at just over $100. No long-term contracts or commitments. If you decide you no longer want to be safe, you can cancel at any time. I would not recommend that. Simply Safe is everybody's favorite home security company, and I'm no exception. It's true. Setting up technology is normally a huge hassle, but with Simply Safe, I had my system up and running at no time at all. Especially, even you're the same way with your house.
I don't really read the instructions. This was pretty easy to set.
Yeah. It's for guys like us, not instructions, guys. Take advantage of Simply Safe's early Black Friday deals and get 50% off your new home security system by visiting simplysafe.com/rundown. Again, that's simply, not with a Y, with an I, simplysafe.com/rundown for 50% off your entire security system. What is with this high school basketball player who just will not stop beating up people?
So
I like her. I like her already.
So the way the videos rolled out, the first one I blogged was like a week ago, and then this one's from a couple of months ago. Have you seen this one?
Yeah.
Nuts. And again, like she's going off the handle at like simple things. I think the first one was she flopped. The girl just stood there.
Yeah.
She like goes down and then goes berserk on her. This one, the girl's just like jostling for position on the block.
This one I didn't see.
Oh, see if you can pull
The
that up.
last one I saw.
Whacks the first girl. The second girl's like grabbing her hair. She immediately runs and goes to the next one. The ref caught a little shrapnel in the way. He was like this. She runs him over. It's nuts. Yeah, the video's not in there. Oh, we got it. Wait, no. Nah, I don't have the second one.
So we're just taking your word for it that she just started beating the shit
Yeah,
out
I mean,
of
I could
everyone.
tell you where to go to pull it up. I haven't fully, no.
Did you take this video? Were you in the stands?
I tried to get it. It's tough to link. I don't know what, I hit the plus sign. I don't know what you want me to say. A lot of the comments were shitting on me, all right? You had to bring this up today?
Oh, no,
It's not
it
gonna
would have
be
been
in
that
there.
blog. It would have been that blog, but so we're just taking your word for it that this girl is just beating the hell out of everyone
Can I
else.
say where to get it from?
Is it a competitor?
No, TMZ.
Oh, it's on TMZ. Okay. That's
Coley, yeah, I mean,
You're stealing stuff.
what do you mean?
no, there's
No,
no
you quoted
thievery happening.
Yeah?
Hey, quote it. And then I gave my spin that she's nuts.
Yeah, that's what we did. So you don't
And
like
I
this.
would never
you don't,
let-
you
put it
don't like
this-
the passion. That,
I also want this on record. I would never let a simple act set me off to threaten violence.
Just say that again. I'll hit you with a microphone. Oh, are you? Are you? Right with the fucking microphone. Are you? You better fucking sanction this. That's your fucking problem.
No, never.
No?
You like that
once.
one, right? I put that in the blog.
Never once.
That's what you get full time, Skip.
Everyone knows you to be the most level-headed, reasonable
course.
person here. So
Can't
yeah,
let little things set you off.
I get it. Yeah, but I read in your first one, you used to get a lot of texts.
Yeah.
So were you a violent technical person, or were you yammering at the ref?
Yep, and where they were in position. Like you're out of position.
You were doing
How
that
could you
job.
make? How
All
could
right,
you tell
here-
I reached?
here we
This
go.
is not it.
This is the other video.
This is the other video.
Is it in this blog? Nope.
Nope.
This was the 10th. So
Yeah,
it came out today?
this is the one I
It
seen.
came out the
Rico.
other day.
This is the one I seen. Just
Ooh.
ridiculous.
Google her name. Wait a second.
Is that the top
That
one right there?
Nope. Go down. Go down.
This
Oh
one?
wait, no, it's a different one. Never mind.
Jesus.
All right, just
Yeah.
move on.
So
I'll fucking. Coley's just hanging me out to dry.
Me?
Yeah, I'm gonna get it in 3 seconds, and
You
you
could
can't
have
watch it.
dropped the link in the blog. You got a hyperlink to it. There are ways to go about
I did.
this.
I hit it in bed. It didn't work.
You don't have to always in bed. There are other ways to go about it. But yeah, I have no problem with this. Listen, basketball, a lot of people don't like to talk about it. It's a contact sport. People want to act like it isn't. Sometimes it gets rough out there.
All right, here you go.
Defend yourself.
Here you go.
Bang.
Yeah. Bang.
Oh,
Bang.
God.
That girl pulls her hair, and she goes after him. Look.
Wow.
Nuts. And this was
Once-
so that's
I mean,
how it works.
Once the hair pull gets thrown in there,
Hair
like you
fistula.
you have to defend yourself. Like
Yes,
those two had it handled, and then the other one jumps in defending her
Yeah.
teammate. I respect that, but this girl's still clearly in melee mode. Like she's gonna catch some.
it's she set off the first action. The first action is her dropping her. Then you're fair game. You're gonna get your hair.
I will also say everyone was still standing, so she is not great at fighting.
No. She dropped the first girl.
First goal she dropped.
In the first video.
in the first
Yeah, in the first video,
Yeah.
for sure. This one was more. I mean, they're pretty squared up. These aren't sucker punches, so I have no problem with it. I'm also. I like a little testiness. I like some chippiness in my basketball. This fucking guy.
About date you. He's here for 1 day, Skip. He's throwing insults.
Me.
Now you make him slam the door.
Yeah,
Now we're all in trouble.
the whole office shook
Good
when
job.
he slammed that door.
Fuckhead.
A Polish guy, I can make jokes about this. So Polish guy tried to sneak $44 million worth of, which I already have a problem with that, $44 million worth of cocaine into France from the UK in frozen onion rings.
It's pretty smart.
It's a smart move.
It didn't work.
I know, but it's still smart though.
It at least looks like what he's doing. Like,
Have you ever seen cocaine or onion rings?
I'm not a big coca.
No, just a little
I've
cocaine.
seen onion rings. It's at least white, kind of.
They are
clear,
not white.
Clear.
When,
I mean,
when they're frozen, maybe.
When they're frozen, there's the frozen. My biggest problem is the 44 million. There's no one in the world who likes to gas their own numbers more than police when they make a bust. they love being like, oh, we took $20 million off of weed off the streets, and then it's like 2 small bags.
Yeah.
Like that. I get. How many onion rings was this guy trying to? Like, how many pallets of onion rings did he have? Where they estimated this was $44 million worth of cocaine.
It's a lot.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
That's a lot of cocaine.
Also, did he try to bring it in bags, or he like?
It sounds like bags.
Like frozen onion rings. Was it a car? Like, what was he doing? Like, I could see. I have more of an issue if it was like, or I think it's more believable on a cargo ship. Like, who's bringing onion rings on a plane?
Right. Was it a plane?
It's bags within boxes, cardboard boxes.
Was he flying or driving, Tommy?
Shipment.
Or was he just shipping it? Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, it just says shipment.
Wow.
I mean, this is. I feel like it's got to be pretty easy to get cocaine into France, of all places. Truck driver, yeah. So I feel.
Oh, truck drivers tried to do it?
Yeah.
Oh,
so he hit a way station and
they're dirty.
Yeah.
I know about logistics.
Yeah? We're going after the trucking industry?
A little bit.
We have the blue collar.
Yeah. I was up one night fighting with a guy in a fucking like Red Roof Inn at 3 a.m. and he was just lying to me.
About cocaine?
No, where the truck was and...
Why were you at a Red Roof Inn?
No, I was calling a Red Roof Inn. I had to get somebody to come pick it up. It's a whole thing.
What
they
was
lie
on
like
this
rugs. I think it was lettuce.
Why did you care about the lettuce?
I was responsible to get it from point A to point B, and the guy was lying. And we got to get somebody to pick it up. And the guy shows up and he says, I'm like, this thing's supposed to be there. Like, where is it? And he's like, oh, no, it's this. And then I just flipped out.
How was this on your plate? Why were you in charge?
I was in logistics. I used to be in the logistics game.
Okay. It sounds like, and I'm not pointing fingers here, it sounds like you were moving cocaine around.
No, just all legal stuff.
It sounds like once you heard of onion rings, you were like, why didn't I think of that? Nope. Why I was doing lettuce like an idiot?
No, I was legally moving lettuce for the people.
All right.
Watermelons in the summer, bananas year round.
Lettuce is also a nickname for marijuana.
It's true. It's true.
Interestingly enough, the truck that it's carried on is called a reefer. Short for refrigerated truck.
Are you sure you weren't moving weed?
Listen, I'm not a judge. If I was, you wouldn't look super innocent.
All right.
Now. All I'm saying.
Me and White Sox Dave, logistics.
It's like, all right, well, we ain't calls regulators being like an employee of Barstool is doing crack in a legal state.
It was. I explained exactly what happened.
But
someone was doing crack at Declan's. Apparently, I wasn't there to see it. And the owner of Declan's and Dan, they like own Cubs season tickets together. They're like good friends.
So that's I should just tell that to Penn. Be like, don't worry. Like Dan and the guy, they have Cubs season tickets. So White Sox Dave wasn't doing crack.
Not the people I want. Again, that's like Marty when he was doing fucking national security. These are not the people I want in these positions.
All right. No, I'm a good salesman. Relationships, Rico relationships.
Salesman for sure. Logistics of getting trucks from Red Roof Inns to cocaine dealers and stuff like this, not so much.
Yeah, but you got to remember, like, it's keeping tabs on a guy each day. So, like, who keeps tabs better than me?
Keeping them in line.
Right?
Check on them. Attendance?
Yeah, make sure I have attendance.
Jerry, are you onion rings or a French fry guy?
I'm an onion rings guy.
Curly fries.
French fries are mediocre at best.
I like onion
rings. You think
rings.
French fries are mediocre at best?
As a side dish, yeah. I think if you start really stacking up other sides, there's a reason that fucking Five Guys, no free ads, all these places will give you a wheelbarrow full of.
Yeah, fair enough. I don't think tater tots get enough of a fair shake.
I agree with that. I think tater tots are upper echelon in the fried potato game. Big tot guy. Jerry, tots?
Nah.
No?
I got sick from Sonic.
Sonic?
Yeah.
What happened?
Got food poisoning from them.
From the tots?
Yep.
They're dead to them.
Chili cheese tots.
Ooh. This may not have been the tots' fault. This may have been the chili. Probably the chili.
Might have been.
Suspect one is the chili.
Yeah, I don't know. I think maybe you need to give tots from another place a chance.
Like who else has tots?
Not a lot of places.
Somewhere has.
Place over here. What's the Melt Shop?
Melt Shop has good tots. No free ads. They do tots. There's another chain that does tots. I'm blanking on them. Right
Arby's?
Now. No, they're the curly fry people. Do they have tots? I know they're curly fries. But yeah, onion. Are you onion rings or you fries? Are you curly fries?
Fries. Fries.
Upsetting. We got Frank the Tank. The Mets moved into his new apartment.
Frank was right.
Yeah.
We haven't won anything.
No, well,
Syndergaard bailed first chance he gets. Harvey's a bust.
No one even thinks about Matt Harvey. That was decades ago.
Matz is gone. Wheeler's gone.
Well, Matt's
The
not
only
signed
one,
yet, right?
the only one around is DeGrom, and DeGrom's hurt all the time.
Not all the teams hurt this year.
He's
all
hurt.
the time.
He's hurt.
He's won what? 2, 3 Cy Youngs? 2?
He's hurt a
Is he?
lot.
Overrated.
Yeah.
I don't think Yankees people should be talking about hurt pitchers.
Jacob DeGrom's hurt a lot.
He's hurt a lot.
Luis Severino's pitched once in the last 5 years.
That's Frankie's fault.
That is Frankie's fault. That is 1,000. That is, yeah. I mean, you put a big juicy caboose in front of Frankie Borelli, he's gonna start grabbing
in a second.
Yeah, especially if you're a pitcher on the Yankees, you better hide your ass when Borelli's around.
You wanted the Yankees to take a stab at him? Syndergaard?
Yeah, I would have liked the Yankees to take a fucking...
You're a Yankees fan?
Yeah.
What are you doing, Jersey Jerry?
Why?
Pittsburgh people are supposed to be Pittsburgh through and through.
Yeah.
That's how I see it.
Yeah, but I'm not from Pittsburgh.
Where are you from?
Jersey.
That makes sense.
If I was from
What
Pittsburgh,
is he?
why-
He just
well,
wears
well-
jerseys?
Well, now, you're a Steelers fan.
yeah.
Why? I guess that's the real question.
I just got dressed in black and yellow growing up. My dad was like a fake Steelers fan in the 70s when they were just winning Super Bowls.
Someone as passionate about the Steelers as you are should not be rooting for non-Pittsburgh teams in general.
I mean,
Pittsburgh's
if
Steelers are above everything, though. Fam.
yeah, for me, yeah.
for sure. That's why you might as well just fall in lockstep. Like the Yankees are, I mean, it's a disgrace.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but they're easy to root for.
Are they?
Yeah.
Easy to
I
root
feel like it's
for.
been the hardest team to root for
No.
in recent
It's
history. Yeah.
They're easy to root for.
Their owner was a 2-time convicted felon.
Tell them, Rico.
Facts.
What are the
Your owner is the largest fine in SEC history.
What are the Mets going to do? What would you like to see them do?
I'd like to see him hire fucking Frank the Tank.
Yeah.
Give him the 2-year test. Can he get us a championship in 2 years? If not,
I would love
Let it go.
nothing more than to see Frank the Tank down in like Venezuela scouting like 16-year-olds.
without a doubt.
That would be incredible.
Listen, it's only 2 years. We haven't won it. Like, just give him 2 years. See what happens.
Imagine how much the players would hate him.
I mean, you
They
can't.
would want. Well, do
No,
it this way.
no.
Win or lose after 2 years, he's out. So they can win.
What? He wins 2 titles and he's out?
It's like Phil Jackson, man. They ran him out. So they play for hate. Let the players play for hate. Hey, we win. We get this guy gone.
I mean, but if he's losing and he's leaving anyways, why would there be any incentive to win?
Well, then at that point, you cut the contract. It's not working out.
But you just said you have to give him 2 years. What's the worst that could happen?
I'm trying to give Frank a job. I mean,
Frank has a job. He has the same job as you.
trying to give him the dream job. Trying to give him the dream job.
I think he. I
I also
don't,
like his plans.
what are his plans? I haven't heard them. So what
They
are
were
his
on the
plans?
yak. You can get the clip.
I would have us winning a championship within 2 years. Guaranteed.
What?
Guaranteed.
What moves? Tell us the moves. Give us the moves that Frank the Tank would have the Mets winning a championship within 2 years.
Detailed moves, right?
Yes,
I think he's put a lot
detailed
of thought into this.
transactions.
First off, I'd re-sign Baez.
Okay. Ooh, interesting.
I'd re-sign Stroman.
Okay.
I mean, guys who literally hate me.
Yeah. But you can put it aside because you're a businessman first.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So those are 2 moves.
I'd want to add a third baseman. I think I'd kick the tires on Bryant and
Chris Bryant?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Maybe sign him. Let's throw him in there.
Yep. I'd sign Marte.
Okay. Starling Marte.
Yep. I'd fast track Francisco Alvarez to the majors.
Okay, so he's up.
What are your plans? What would you like to see other than getting Frank the Tank in?
I mean, now the pitching is really, we only have one guy. He gets fucking hurt. So, I don't know.
Are you bringing back Stroman?
At this point, yeah, you have to. But I don't like him because he's a little guy who tries to throw hard, and I don't know.
He's didn't one of the best ERAs in baseball this year.
Yeah, and the year before he bailed out in a COVID year.
I don't blame anyone for doing that.
All right, whatever. He's all right. I like Stroman.
Are you bringing Baez back?
1,000% I'm bringing Baez back.
Okay.
1,000%.
So
Baez is electric. That sets up your.
Middle
I think.
infield.
Listen, if you could go get a third baseman, they'd have the best infield around.
Yeah.
Alonso, Baez,
Yeah.
Lindor, and whoever the fuck are you gonna put at third?
Yeah, that'd be pretty good.
Better than J.D. Davis.
Go get Chris Bryant.
I would look at Chris Bryant.
Okay. So like, are you like we have to spend, or are you like let's take a
Yeah,
step
spend.
back?
You're in New York.
Well,
the
yeah,
Yankees spend like drunken sailors.
The Yankees
So you gotta
don't.
match
No one
that.
wants to play for them. They don't. They can't buy anyone.
For years, the Yankees spent.
Yeah, I mean,
spend. You got the money, spend.
Who do you worry about the most in the NL East?
Now you kind of worry about everybody except the Marlins, but like that's the thing I said. This was our window, and the Nationals and Braves have won like surprise titles during our window. So we're just so far back. And then going back even further, the first window was 06 when we were supposed to win, and the Phillies won a surprise title in like 08. So now that's 2 different periods of time where it's been our window, and we don't get it.
And the Marlins have won 2 since you won your last one.
Yeah, fair. But we weren't, you know what? In 2000 we were in the World Series, so yeah, I guess you're right.
And in
But in 97 we were bad. 03 we weren't great.
Right.
So like I'm thinking of like when we were supposed to win.
Yeah.
Which was 06, that era. 06, 07, 08, got nothing.
Could argue you've never supposed to win.
I mean, predicted to win the division at least.
But you are the Mets.
Fair.
You know what I mean?
Fair.
Like, that's tough. No one ever like expects the Mets.
What's up, Tico?
What's up, Tico? Yeah.
You know, what's up, y'all? What's cracking rundown? You know what's good with me? It's Tico, Texas up in this bitch.
Where you going, Jerry?
Me and Tico got to do a little.
The Tico 10. He gonna be on the Tico 10. Oh my gosh, that's the first look at that. No one knows about that, and now the fucking rundown knows. Yes, Jerry's gonna be on the Tico 10 episode 2.
I mean, that's a perfect fit. I would argue.
Yes,
I mean, Jerry was meant to be.
We have the same birthday. We have the exact same birthday.
May 11th.
May 11th. Yeah.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
So we're twins.
That's
it's like triplets because I got my twin brother and then he's my triplet.
It's always a Sunday.
Oh wow.
I know, that's what I'm saying. We're triplets, baby.
That's pretty cool.
What's up, Rundown? Check out at the Tico 10. Love to have y'all. Hope y'all meet me there. Love the Rundown. Y'all know I was at Target, and now I come here to Barstool HQ to get my fucking Wi-Fi because my apartment ain't got shit
you
yet.
work
So,
here.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I get to come because I don't got Wi-Fi yet in my apartment.
yeah.
So instead of going to Target, which is
come
where I
here.
went, my original Rundown. Y'all, the OG niggas know, you know what I'm saying? The original Rundown was at the fucking Target. Look at me now, bitch!
Tico,
You
take
know
us
where
out
I'm
with a
at.
little dance with somebody, since you're such a Whitney girl.
Wait, take you out with a what?
I want to dance with somebody.
I wanna dance with somebody.
I don't think it should be
I wanna feel the
overlooked
heat
that you
with
said his birthday was always on
somebody.
Sunday.
I wanna dance with somebody. With somebody who loves me. Come on, Barstool, where we at? Come on. Y'all know Whitney.
This is great.
I wanna dance with somebody. I wanna feel the heat with somebody. I wanna dance with somebody.
Tommy doesn't know how to clap.
With somebody who loves me. Yes, you know what it is. Thank y'all.
Wait a
Thank y'all
minute.
so much. Thank y'all. I'm here every Monday through Friday.